Chivalry is corny. And it's kind of sad because you're asking for something, but when it's received, well,
let's listen to it.
A clip is going viral of me saying that a guy showed up to my house with flowers and was at my door and everything.
I immediately went to my group chat. Just weird. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized I ain't.
So let's start with, the only reason I thought that man was corny is because I didn't like him. Because best believe, if it was Rome Flynn at my door doing those same things, it would have been a video about me giving a Gawk 3000 on the first night. Okay? How sometimes it's okay to bust it open on the first date. My brain processed it as, he's doing everything that I want, but I still don't like it. It can't be me. Whole time. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. So maybe Chivalry is not corny. Maybe Shorty just don't like you. But Slick, this raises a question for us guys, though. What the fuck do we do?
Told the women that like us.
Exactly.
If you feel like
talk to women that like you.
If you feel like she don't like you even the slightest, she got to go. She got to go.
If she don't have the energy responding, she not texting you back. Not immediately. I don't really like people who text back immediately. Like, let me get my thoughts. But if she's not like texting you back in a timely fashion and stuff like that, or she's not trying to spark up, if she give you one word answers, she don't want to do all this, but she only wants you to take her out to this. She's not really trying to get to know you. Don't waste your time. Because there's plenty of time when guys try to do the chivalry thing and it's just not well received. And that shit kind of, but as a guy, you don't. But Slick, so with that said, they say to chase women. So how are we supposed to chase women if we don't know if they like us or not?
Hot take. It's not really this might not go well, but hot take. I think that we were programmed to think based off media and things like that all women want us, or we can have any woman. You feel me? So it creates an unrealistic expectation that if I just pursue you, I can have you. And that only is the case when either one, you already know I'm that nigga, or two, you got something that women want. You feel me? And those two different things. Me knowing I'm a good looking man, I got shit going for me. Do I feel like I could pull any woman? In most cases, if I really tried, yeah, I think that. I feel that way, but I have that confidence, that irrational confidence. But I'm also not going to jump into every situation. And two, I'm like, well, damn, what could I have that women want besides good genes that they want to have babies with? You feel me? So I ain't got no bread. You feel I ain't tricking. But I think that that's where that comes from, right? We think we can have it. It's like, yeah, I could trick off. I could do this. I could show you these things. But then we get upset in our feelings when it's not reciprocated. That's why I think the biggest thing is like the signs and then the communication factor. How will you communicate? Are we talking? Are we communicate? Or is it only every Friday or weekend when y'all bored and she hungry? When she in
but that's about. But you see, maybe I gotta be toxic. But I think one of the issues with me with that is I definitely agree with what you said, but we keep eliminating sort of screening tests from both sides, actually. You know, when you first talking to a girl, you talk to her a lot, or you even do like sort of like a small meetup or link up. Women to think I'm only attacking them because I ain't gonna lie, some of you guys are disgusting because y'all would take a little ice cream day, a little coffee day, and still try to talk about sex and start off like that. And I can see why girls be like, "What the fuck?" So I'm not only trying to like talk on the women aspect, but I feel like we don't have enough screenings now. I feel like now it's just all right. We start talking. Let's go on a vacation. Take me to this $300 date. Take me to this restaurant if you want. And I'm taking the time to dog out myself. And it's not like you don't really actually get to talk to a person. And then when you're actually on this date and whatnot, that's when you actually have these conversations to even pique your interest. And I think maybe it's more we're too accessible.
That's fair.
Because back in the days, you had to see the woman. Like usually, you talk to someone in your community, basically. You wasn't really talking to people from different boroughs unless you was just like in that, unless you was visiting that neighborhood a lot or whatnot. And I'm only probably talking from the New York City aspect. I don't know about the other states like that, but back in the days, unless you had like family in that borough, you wasn't really going to that borough for real, unless it was like Harlem for clothes or Times Square, because Times Square was just the spot to go to. But like going to Queens, like I wouldn't go to Jamaica, Queens out of nowhere just to hang out. But now that we have social media and dating apps, I'm gonna be talking to someone from near that I never met before, I never saw before. So, and I don't know, bro. Chivalry, I don't know what it is to be chivalrous anymore. But I definitely agree with you. Like who likes you. I think I'm starting to learn that now. Maybe I feel like sometimes I want to shoot for the stars, and maybe you should. Never really, you never know.
Chemistry is important. Even if shorty playing with you, you can see chemistry, right? We can have a conversation. We laugh around each other. There's energy. Fine and fine is not always divine. You feel me?
Oh, that was a bar. That was a bar.
So chemistry is the most important factor. What I have seen because let's be real, a lot of times you're not even fighting against. It's not just you and her. You fighting the odds of her and him, or you, her and whatever. Him and whatever, how that shit go. I'm sorry, I'm tired. But anyways, you're not just fighting those odds. You gotta worry about where the person's at, what they've been through, what their current situation is. There's other factors, right? So in the midst of,
and then you got niggas shooting for different states, different countries.
You got niggas that's offering different things. So you gotta figure out where that person is at. And this is on both sides, right? And it's like, how do I meet you there? And is our chemistry there? I think a lot of times attraction is mistaken for chemistry. And those are two different things. Magnets will always attract, but they will not necessarily have a chemical reaction. They won't combust. You feel me? So I think that's something you really got to pay attention to. Like, if I could talk to you, I'm like, oh shit, like that would be my shit. When I was single, bro, that was the biggest shit. If I could talk to a girl and we have conversation and we could laugh and talk and like go through different things in different phases, and it wasn't necessarily like I wasn't thinking about, if I could smash. That was always powerful to me. I was like, oh, I can fuck with you.
Oh yeah,
you feel me?
Girl could laugh me out my drawers. I ain't gonna hold.
But then that's the thing. It's like, we can have genuine conversation and interactions. Versus, oh, you fine, I'm fine, we should probably fuck. I'm attracted to you, like. But then after, what happens? You smash or you go out a couple times, like, oh, it's not it. But they still fine. So guess what? We still gonna kick it from time to time and still fuck. But that's it. That's all it can ever be. I think that's how that's all it can ever be situations come up. With chemistry, motherfucker really gotta fuck up to ruin chemistry.
Yeah, you really had to do some dickhead shit to really fuck up.
Yeah, on either side, somebody really had to do some shit to like violate to fuck up chemistry. So.
But also with chemistry as well, we can't be too blind, because there's a lot of people that I know who have chemistry with folks, and I hate this saying so much. We might argue a lot, but when it's good, it's good. No. If you're in a situation like that, when it's good, and when it's bad, like it's horrendous, get yourself out of that chemistry shit. And I see a lot of people that be still falling for that chemistry shit, and they don't realize the toxicity that they are in. Now, speaking of toxicity,